My girlfriend gave me a free pass to cheat after she accidentally cheated, so I broke up with her. Am I the a-hole for not taking her back? I'm 20, male, and my now ex-girlfriend is 25, female. We started dating when I was 18. She was my first everything, first love, first relationship, first time. I genuinely felt a connection with her. Our sex life was amazing, and I wouldn't have traded her for anything. A few months ago, I went to a birthday party for a friend turning 22. My girlfriend couldn't come, she was busy. At the party, I hugged the birthday girl and gave her a piggyback ride to the cake. Important detail: the birthday girl is a lesbian. I had texted my girlfriend throughout the night, kept her updated, and was being totally open. Still, somehow, a picture of me hugging the birthday girl and a video of the piggyback ride ended up in my girlfriend's hands. When I got home, she confronted me, asked if I did anything. I said no and explained everything, including that my friend is gay. I reminded her that I kept texting her throughout the night. It wasn't enough. She left me. To say I was heartbroken would be an understatement. I smoked some Zaza and chilled with friends to cheer myself up, and it helped a little. 2 months later, she reached out. She said she realized she was wrong and wanted to get back together. I declined. That's when she lost it. Started calling me names. Said I was cold and immature. Then she confessed that she had slept with someone the night after we broke up. And to make up for it, she offered me a free pass to cheat. She said, "Go ahead, sleep with someone else. We'll call it even." Now I'm just sitting here wondering, am I the a-hole for not taking her back? Edit, forgive the spelling. It was almost 3 a.m. when I wrote this. Just needed advice. Update, same day, 10 hours later. Reddit basically blew up my phone. I couldn't sleep. I've been reading messages nonstop. My ex is still trying to win me back. I've also gotten DMs asking when we started dating, and a few messages accusing me of leaving stuff out, or giving her a reason to doubt me. Let me ask this, even if she thought I did something wrong, does that justify sleeping with someone else literally the next night? Because that's what happened. Over a hug. A piggyback ride? With a gay friend. She accused me, left me, and had sex with someone else the same night. Now she wants me back and thinks a free pass makes it even? I might be young, but I'm not stupid. I may have lost my first love, but I found something more important: self-respect. Update. Turns out I wasn't the one cheating, but she was, and had been for a while. I'm here to clear the air. Just a few hours after I made my original Reddit post, my now ex-girlfriend came clean. She admitted she had been texting a guy since I was 19, so yeah, while we were still together. The day after she broke up with me, over that ridiculous photo of me giving a lesbian friend a piggyback ride, she immediately slept with him. And they officially got together right after. Here's the kicker, I know the guy. In fact, I know him very well. He was a senior when I was a freshman in high school. He used to bully me. Badly. Mostly about my weight. I was a fat kid back then, though I slimmed down quickly after school. Still, the memory stuck. Apparently, he reached out to her during our relationship and started flirting. They started talking. He even admitted to sending her the party photos of me with my friend, just to stir the pot and break us up. Mission accomplished, I guess. Finding this out made me want to punch this guy in the face. But I took a breath, and chose to be the bigger person. Meanwhile, my ex spent hours begging me to take her back. I didn't even respond. I finally blocked her just to give myself a moment of peace. For the curious, how we met. Technically, I might have snuck into a party where alcohol was being served. I was 17, she was 22. She approached me first, and I was honest about my age. We kept chatting, became friends, and eventually started dating after I turned 18. She was cute. We had things in common. So I shot my shot. We started sleeping together by our third date. And from then on, we were a couple. During our time together, I was loyal. Fully. I never hit on other girls. I even gave her all my social media passwords, because that's what she wanted. She gave me hers too, but I never even checked. I trusted her. That's what stings the most now. Now that I've blocked her, I'm going to focus on healing. And maybe, just maybe, I'll use that free pass she offered, like someone in the comments jokingly suggested. Limited usage only. Thanks again to everyone who gave advice. I may or may not update again, but either way, I really appreciate the support. Top community responses, paraphrased and polished. Let me get this straight. She was texting another guy for months. She accused you of cheating with a literal lesbian. She broke up with you. Then immediately had sex with the guy she'd been texting. And she only came crawling back because he cheated on her. There are at least 5 reasons in there to cut her off forever. No reason to fight the guy there. They're both trash. She's a walking red flag wearing red flags. Delusional. Verbally abusive. A cheater. Selfish. Disrespectful. Entitled. And completely unapologetic about it all. The fact that she admitted everything so casually, and expected forgiveness? Nope. That's not remorse. That's damage control. About that age gap. 25-year-olds have no business circling around high schoolers, or even recent high school grads. Dating someone 5 years younger when they're barely 18? Sketchy at best, predatory at worst. This woman wasn't just immature, she was manipulative. And clearly unstable. Final thoughts. Let's sum it up. She was texting your high school bully. Broke up with you over nothing. Jumped into bed with him instantly. He cheated on her. And now she wants you back, dangling a free pass, like some weird loyalty program. Yeah, no thanks. That ship didn't just sail, it sank, caught fire, and got eaten by a kraken. Props to you for keeping your dignity. Stay the course. Heal. Grow. And never settle for anyone who disrespects your trust again. For taking the high road and blocking her, who needs that kind of drama in their life anyway? But seriously, stay strong, OP. You've got a whole life of better choices ahead of you. What do you think? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Meanwhile, next up, OP sets up camp in greener pastures. My 30M wife, 28F, shared a tent with a college fling, 28F, on a recent camping trip back home. How should I respond to this? My wife and I have been married for a couple of years now. I knew that back in college, she had one experience with another girl. Let's call this girl Katie. This came after a breakup. The two of them had gotten high while watching Netflix, and one thing led to another. My wife told me that she really enjoyed the experience, but it had never happened again, with her or any other ladies. I do have reason to suspect, from our personal sex life, that she is still sexually attracted to women. Recently, my wife visited her hometown to see friends and family. I couldn't go due to work commitments. Over the weekend, she went camping with some old friends. Apparently, Katie was there. My wife claimed she didn't know this would happen. Okay, fine. They camped for one night, and my wife came home a few days later. As we talked about the trip, it slipped out that my wife wasn't able to find her old camping gear. Okay, so whose tent did she use? It came out that she ended up sharing a tent with Katie, a one-person tent. She claims nothing happened, but I'm highly skeptical. Now the whole thing just reeks to me. I don't really have any evidence at this point, but I'm tempted to go through her phone when I get the chance. How should I proceed? Let's go look at some top comments. First up, I'd bring up the fact that she shared a one-person tent with someone she slept with in the past. That's a horrible choice, and she doesn't get a pass because they're both women. Someone else chimes in. Sounds like the trickle truth is beginning. She couldn't find her camping gear and gosh darn, so lucky Katie was there to share hers. Did they get high together? Did they cuddle? Kiss? If you grill her a little and she admits to more of it, then borrow her phone. Posing as her, send Katie a text, "What was your favorite part of camping together?" Then tell your wife to sit with you until Katie responds. Also tell her this is her last chance to tell you the full truth. How exactly do you think she would feel if you spent the night in a one-man tent with a woman you had a one-night stand with? Just because they are the same sex doesn't make it okay, unless you're okay with it. It's a lot harder to be walked on when you're standing up. One more person adds. Sounds premeditated. They were intimate, and not by accident. OF, I forgot my tent? Not buying it. Update. I ended up talking with one of our mutual friends who went on the trip. She confirmed my suspicions, saying that my wife and Katie were acting weird and even sneaking off together at times. I used this information to confront my wife, and she eventually caved and let me see her phone. I went through her texts with Katie and saw that they had been texting and flirting for the past few weeks, even sending each other provocative selfies and reminiscing about what happened on the camping trip. I was able to send most of these messages to my computer in case they're needed for the divorce proceedings. I appreciate everyone's time and advice. It's a crappy situation, but I'm glad to be moving forward. Now for some other quick comments. Time to rip the band-aid off. 2 years is nothing, and you're still young. She lied, and lied again. Trust is gone. No kids? Get a lawyer and file. Yeah, don't look back. You deserve to be with someone who mutually loves and respects you. Well, well, well. Looks like Katie wasn't just a footnote in your wife's past, huh? As if she forgot her tent. That's like claiming the dog ate your homework in high school. That camping trip sounded more like a sequel than a reunion. But hey, at least you got some valid evidence for the divorce proceedings, right? Who knew a one-person tent could fit so much trauma? Time to pack up your camping gear and pitch your tent elsewhere. There are plenty of fish in the sea who know the difference between a camping trip and a rendezvous with an ex-flame. Here's to finding someone who's more interested in building a solid foundation than pitching flimsy excuses. What do you make of this? Do you have a similar story? Share it with us in the comments below. And thank you for joining us today. Be sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you don't miss out on our next video. Until next time.